Bit of a delay in both teams coming out. Doesn't look to me really as if Spurs have made many changes, if any, for this second half. Certainly looks as if the main faces are all out again. Maybe Mauricio Pochettino will look to go to the hour mark and then bring the changes, provided Tottenham have got themselves back into the game at that point. It's only 1-0, but City have had by far the best of it. Obviously a tour match, something to be enjoyed, but yeah, they do have their professionalism, they do want to win. What you've seen so far this summer, by the way, who do you think's best positioned to go for the Premier League title then this season?
I don't think you can tell until the transfer window's shut. I really don't. We've seen halves of football where certain teams have blown opposition away. I'd put Man City in that category in terms of what they did to Real Madrid in the second half to a degree. In this opening half, Man United at times have looked scintillating. Been a little bit of an evolution in terms of how they've set up in pre-season in certain games. Spurs, I think, really do need to enter the transfer market. I always felt it was going to be a crucial summer for Tottenham Hotspurs, in keeping hold of what they had in the building, certainly who they could add, and keeping to within the wage structure.
Well, Tottenham have made one change in goal. Michel Vorm does start now in place of Hugo Lloris. It's always an intention that he would play in this game. Lloris was on the team sheet we were given well in advance of the game, though you'd have seen Vorm's name come up on the on-screen team sheet, but he's on the pitch now. In a way, both coaches will have a bit to be unhappy about. Tottenham, considering they've been overrun and they're behind, and presumably Pep Guardiola in that it's only 1-0. Second half underway then in Nashville, and from both sides' point of view, thankfully a little bit more cover as the second period comes underway. Vorm replacing Lloris in goal. Lloris had a very busy time of it in the opening 45, so we'll see what awaits the Dutch international over the next 45.
Well, he's changed it straight away. Richard Pochettino has gone to a back three, which I certainly felt they would start the game with. The personnel that was chosen, Eric Dyer going into the heart of the defence, Harry Winks and Dembele all the heart of midfield to allow Eriksen and Dyer to try and pick up those pockets, which they really struggled in the first half.
It's at the feet of Ben Davies. Again, didn't run properly for Kane up front. Eriksen trying to release Kane this time. Stones putting it out for the Tottenham throw. It's been a cracking atmosphere, and everywhere the tournament's gone to, be it Singapore, China, right across North America. Obviously parts of the world that love the big clubs irrespective of where they're from and the big players, and they'll pack the stadiums out for it. And we have that again today. Were you somewhat surprised that Tottenham decided to go that way defensively?
With the back four in the first half, yeah. I think with the personnel it shows, I just never felt it was going to work in front of that. Harry Winks, Dele Alli, who was going to play as that winger tucked in. It was all very, very narrow. I never really got to grips with what Man City were doing. They struggled, hopefully for their sakes, and really stamped their authority on this game in the second half.
Company made sure that one stayed cleared. Ali will be just grateful he didn't get in the way. Walker. Well, he's managed to thread it through. Gabriel Jesus, chance to cut inside. Walker. Silva. City continuing to press straight away at the start of the second half. Toby Alderweireld putting it out for the throw. It has been non-stop City so far.
Jesus next not to get the show off. Comes back inside and Silva backs it up really well. Very well reads it particularly well. Clears the safety.
Fernandinho. There must be many a Premier League manager studying this tonight, wondering how on earth are we going to deal with this season. Walker's cross easily claimed by Vaughan, but surely he won't have it as easy for the remainder of the half. Almost the case of too many cooks. It's free kick. Trippier, the meat and the sandwich. I actually think the referee thought it was a head injury for a moment. Trippier got a bit of a bump, but no more than that. It's not the time of year you want your players to get bumps. It's Juventus at Wembley next weekend for Tottenham. And they start their campaign just like Manchester City against the promoted side. The side that came up as champions from the Football League Championship, Newcastle United away. Runners-up Brighton visiting Manchester City in the opening weekend. I suppose another small matter of Chelsea at home in the second weekend.
Constantly looks to threaten in behind. Jesus. David Silva disappointed with the ball, but I think Jesus possibly very, very close. Not quite sure Eric Dyer knew exactly the movement.
De Bruyne tried to throw through and Vaughan pounced. Previous offside. It's one of those where if the attacking player is level, but he's closer to the assistant than the defender, the assistant normally thinks he's off. Speaking of which, Walter Heatherly is the assistant on the far side, having his moment in the sun. It's another cracking ball down the left-hand side. Danilo with the opportunity to create, went down, Sterling was there, Jesus was on the near side. Nothing doing for the new signing from Real Madrid.
He certainly feels it was a penalty kick. Initially he felt Jesus may have been in an offside position. He tries to pull it back.
De Bruyne, good release. It's Gabriel Jesus this time. He could only force it wide.
Tries to cut it back. Trippier picks it out. There's very little contact. Makes the most of that for me, Danilo.
Been constant attacking from Manchester City in this game. And somehow the scoreline is as it is. Company snuffed out by Vertonghen. And De Bruyne getting a little stuck in. He and Eric Dyer and Fotis Bazakis, the referee. I'll have to pour a bit of cold water on this. It's a hot old time in Nashville tonight. Well, I saw a glimmer of a smile on the referee's face there.
I think the referee's temperament has been very good this evening. See De Bruyne.
Bang. Hello.
Eric Dyer reacts, steps across him initially to stop the momentum and close him down. Michel Vorm epitomised the frustration that's crept into Spurs play.
There's a healthy old bump between the two. It's actually been very well refereed, hasn't it, this whole game? He's looks to have dealt with everybody very well. Away by Dembele. As we say, he's let a lot go, and as long as it doesn't get too dangerous, fans tend to appreciate that, don't they?
Yeah, it's always the worry that you let too much go and the game overspills, and that's where the players themselves have a responsibility. A lot of Spurs players will be frustrated with this opening 53 minutes. They can't let that overspill.
So time for changes then. Shows Kevin Nkudu to replace Moussa Dembele. That's the first outfield change of the game for Tottenham Hotspur. Frenchman who came a year ago from Marseille for £11 million. It's a Marseille boy, just had the one season with them. French under-21 international, yet to break into the senior squad. Kane, 24th birthday yesterday. He's been given no presents by the City defence yet. That's a free kick straight away, won by Nkudu, given away by Company. Just to let him know he's there. First yellow card of the night also. Fotis Pasakis has run out of patience finally.
Well, it's an encouraging introduction from the young man. Absolutely no qualms about taking Vincent Kompany on. No real complaints about the yellow card. He was never going to let him past him.
First caution of the night. Free kick for Tottenham. Eriksson with a chance to curl. It's very solid cutout it was. Straight out. Pep still got it at least. Throw by Davis. Aim for Kane, and it held up for him. It's a free kick. Quite an awkward looking slide for Harry Kane as well. As we say, it's not really the kind of game you want to pick up a knock in, and in a way it was self-inflicted by Kane. Lost his footing. Free kick given anyway. Now this is great range for Eriksson. Toby Alderweireld is there as well. Eriksson it is. Met the wall. Might have had another pop at it. Was in the Alderweireld, was well marked by the referee. Here comes City. Good break. Nice run by Sterling. Held up by Ben Davis. Certainly as a Welshman, he doesn't mind a busy summer. City free kick. Getting a bit fractious now.
And the two captains in shot there. Sterling had no real place to go. In comes Fernandinho. Kyle Walker, really strong tackle. It's Dele Alli just a little bit late. The referee blows up for.
Walker did somewhat wade in there as well, didn't he? Company sliced up. Barcelona against Real Madrid coming up after this. A Clasico Americano win for Barcelona, and they win the North American leg of the tournament. If they don't, one of these two have the opening. City set to make an entire squad of substitutions. Just what we need. Busy old time for Leyland Grant, the fourth official as well. Aguero, Nasri, Yaya Toure, Phil Foden, all waiting to come in. Nasri too. What did you make of Foden the other night, actually? A lad from Stockport, made his debut against Manchester United in this competition.
Really like him. Seen the European Championships under-17s in Croatia in May. Very close quarters. Played on the right-hand side. He's more than capable of playing in that central area. Real eye for a pass. Lovely composure. There's a nice level of tenacity about his play as well.
Well, Aguero's on, so let's see if he can polish off the opportunities that Gabriel Jesus could not. There's at least 4 changes that City made there. Don't be too surprised if they managed to sneak another 1 or 2 on while we weren't looking. Been quite an unhappy outing thus far for Harry Kane. Lucky Mangala, the French international, made his way on also. And Kudus, the only outfield substitute so far for Tottenham. It's a nice prospect at Nantes and certainly at Marseille. Sterling with the cutout. And here he goes. But where's the cavalry? Great cross. Almost picked out Aguero out of pretty much nowhere.
Well, Eric Dyer did so well to match the pace of Raheem Sterling there. Once he faced him up, he felt Eric Dyer was very much in control of the situation. Sterling has that ability to dig the cross out. Aguero made a really clever move to the front post.
Toure, one of those 5 changes just made by Manchester City. Aguero, Nasri, Foden and Mangala the others. Jesus, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva and company. The quintet going off. And all of a sudden, just a different dynamic about Manchester City. They've still got Danilo.
He hasn't been as prominent in the second half, Danilo, since his penalty claim. I should say his view of penalty claim. For me, we're coming together with Kieran Trippier, certainly in the first half, on real glimpses of what a quality signing Man City have made.
Big opening suddenly for City. Aguero, Yaya Toure just couldn't respond in time. Stones continuing to push up. It's Danilo. Certainly not as fleet as foot in the second half as he was in the first. Never make judgments after 45 minutes. Here's Walker, who has had a good hour. Nice back heel it was too, to find him again by Nasri. cross just in front of Aguero. But they look the likelier to get the second goal of the day.
Lovely link-up play. Samir Nasri settled very well into this game. Clever little back heel to release Kyle Walker into the space. It's a first-time cross. Aguero not quite up to speed with this game just yet.
Torre skipping past Ericsson. Excellent release. Aguero onside. Good save by Vorm, and even better recovery.
Michel Vorm's taken over. And Hugo Lloris at half-time to be on his toes here. Aguero timed his run to perfection. Just can't quite find the finish.
They haven't tested Vorm to the same extent they did Hugo Lloris. Just had to pull off one or two solid saves. And maybe another coming as Sterling's been released by Nasri. Sterling with a pullback. Aguero teeing it up. Big opportunity, Danilo, and Aguero off the post. Still an opportunity for Foden. They can't put it away. Tottenham surviving through sheer luck. It's nervous defending, it's still 1-0. And never mind how City haven't scored two. How have we not had double figures in goals? Full stop across the board.
It all came from Samir Nasri. Again, lovely feet. Is he getting another chance at Man City under Pep Guardiola? Or has he simply been put into the shop window for other suitors? They're trying to walk it in City. Aguero gives Vorm the eyes, comes back off the post, back to Foden. He does Vorm, just ricochets back off the post.
Flag up this time as Danilo was almost through, but you just get the feeling Vorm had let that one go. Totally deceived by the strike. Now, how offside was Danilo? Enough.
I think they've called that one right.
Nice little layup, again by Walker for Samir Nasri. Sterling was ready to make the break, but the pass wasn't his. Dyer. Too far beyond Nkudu. Their successful passing rate's down. It was 88% the previous two games. It's 77% now. That's something to be tweaked before the new season.
A lot of that's down to the pressure. Man City putting them under. The layers run there. Nkudu. Dyer's always looking for that little space. Walker just recovered from another foray forward.
15 attempts for Manchester City so far and 4 for Tottenham. Spurs still with a live hope, with it still somehow only being 1-0. And you expect once they get home and a little bit of planning for the Juventus visit at Wembley, that the checkbook will be got out and the scouting that they'll have done will come to fruition. Aguero, great first time control. Has he finished the match? He's found the post again. How's he managed that? Extraordinary.
I'll say it again. I have simply no idea how this game is still 1-0. You just felt Aguero being on the pitch may well be the one to add the goals to cement this victory for Man City. Jesus certainly left his scoring boots outside of Nashville. It looks like Aguero's done the same.
Aguero has managed to knock on wood twice. Eriksson. Nkudu. That's a very, very ambitious crossfield ball, and it's worked out perfectly. And through Harry Winks. Davis. That's the danger. Still facing Manchester City, only having the 1-goal advantage. Can happen that quickly.
What a ball this was. Ederson knows exactly what he's doing, and so does Aguero. Can't be offside from the goal kick, and he faces Alderweireld up. Does him all, ends up in form yet again, and just watch the ball come off the post again.
Corner for Tottenham, it's a good float in. Dele Alli, all in his own far post. And Tottenham suddenly creating opportunities that could bring them level. That one would not have counted. And Walker has copped a knock.
Sloppy Man City, you can clearly see the get out. Slightly checkered the line. Kyle Walker. Great reaction and block off Dele Alli's effort, but he clearly was in an offside position.
Well, here come the Tottenham changes. Vincent Janssen is coming on, and it'll be wholesale Tottenham changes. Tashan Oakley-Booth. We've seen Ali go off, and as for Tongan as well. We'll go through them all for you shortly. Nkudu, support from Kane to his left. Eriksson waiting down the middle, and he'll be left waiting.